This is breaking news from 4 News Now.
Good afternoon for 4 News Now. I'm Rob King. We do have breaking news as search warrant documents have been released by Whitman County about what law enforcement took from the Moscow murder suspect Brian Kohberger's Pullman apartment near the WSU campus. Now, this was released by the court and it was served by WSU police in that area and released by the Superior Court. An additional warrant was also served at Kohberger's WSU office, but the information in that has not yet been released. They filed this search warrant looking for what they say was blood, skin cells, hair, or knives, anything that could have DNA on it from the crime scene. And some of those items that have been released, and you can see the full list up on our website right now, kxly.com. But some of those items was a nitrite black glove, a Walmart receipt, 2 Marshall's receipts, a dust container from a vacuum, 8 possible hair strands, including 1 animal hair strand, which if you'll recall, there was a dog in the Moscow house, 1 fire stick, fire TV stick, and a computer tower, as well as reddish brown stains on a pillow, and 2 mattress covers were also seized as well. Now, it's important to note these search warrants do not say if they tested all these DNA items or what they tested them for, but this is part of the now unsealed search warrant in Mr. Kohberger's apartment, and we'll have a full breakdown of that. Rania Kerr will tell you the latest in 4 News Now at 5, and we'll get into what the rest of the team is working on as well. We'll move right along into weather for the kxly-plus-daily rundown. So weather, you might have noticed it was a wet morning today. That rain system that we have been expecting has been moving in and could turn to snow around 9 p.m. tonight as things start to cool off, and expect things to also cool off going into next week as well. Some of the things that our team is working on is the boil water alert out in Lewiston. Residents in Lewiston are without drinking water today after a reservoir failure in that area, the population of about 34,000, and there is a boil water notice until further notice, and we'll have tips on what you can do to make sure you can safely drink the water. And Vanessa Perez spoke with a cafe in that area about how they're trying to stay open by providing bottled water. There's also a story in the northern Idaho area. It's going to be about these 18 dumped dogs that were located. They were malnourished, in obvious poor health in the northern Idaho area. It's believed by law enforcement to be possibly 1 suspect involved, and Bonner County Sheriff's Office is investigating that. Some people believe there's as many as 50 dogs connected to this 1 suspect, but police would not say if that is the case right now. So Bronte Sorotsky is in the area speaking with shelters and rescues about this influx that they're going to get and what can be done to save that. Emily Bloom is taking a look at legislation in the state of Washington. Proposed SB 5202 is looking to free up about $4 billion authorized by the State Finance Committee, and we'll look at what that homeless funds will go to and the impacts that it could have to Camp Hope as well as the larger homeless community. Peter Choi, in kind of the spirit of the University of Idaho murders, he's looking at stalking awareness, as this month is National Stalking Awareness Month. So he's going to be talking with Spokane police about prevention tips and at what point in a stalking case do they intervene. In addition, he's going to be talking to a survivor from Stand Up Resources about what can be done and what resources are available to possible stalking victims. And again, we'll have all those stories and more coming up at 4 News Now at 5 p.m. But for now, live in the KXLY Plus Digital News Center, Rob King, 4 News Now.